Hello. March 26th. All right, hello. I am back and I'm working on a game of life again. And I think excitingly today, there might actually be like a good deal more interesting things going on, hopefully. Might even have a guest. We'll see if they come on. Do just need to promo this on Instagram. Settings. All right, let's find a good we're gonna go Conway Game of Life. Here, what it is, Life Wiki. We're gonna find some good patterns to play with today. It seems like I kind of messed things up. Oh yeah, I definitely need to rewrite that. Okay, so today I think we might just start off with rewriting the RLE file importer. And then I'm going to work on making the grid infinite again. But yeah, I kind of broke a few things, and I need to fix those. Are there errors in my code? Come join my live stream to find out. Link in bio. Really wish I could just live stream to Instagram. With like, I mean, I know you can live stream to Instagram, but you can't actually live stream to Instagram. So. I also promise to not shake my leg. Because I was doing that all first day and yesterday, and that was just not a good look. Okay, and I'm sorry, I need to text my friend who is possibly going to be a guest. Possibly. We'll see. They might FaceTime me if they want to join. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fix the RLE file parsing. So an RLE file is what all of the patterns come from. So this is an RLE file. And it basically just kind of looks like this. It's got a bunch of kind of like header information about it, comments, the author, and then the name. And then the width of the board, or sorry, the origin of the board, if you want to kind of position it kind of nicely. And then the rules, this is just the game of life rules, the standard game of life rules. It's born if it has 3 adjacent cells and sustains if there's 2 or 3 neighbors. And then it's RLE, which means run length encoded, which is kind of a weird way of saying that. Like there are 53 that are, I don't remember if B means on. I think B means on and O means off, but it could mean that O means on. I think B means off, so I think it's 57 off, then 1 on, then, God, I don't even remember what the dollar sign means. Does that mean a carriage return? I wrote a parser for it. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, so I recently just made a change to this code where I basically before had just had kind of a grid of known width and kind of fixed width, and now I'm getting rid of widths and heights to just make the to make everything just be an infinite grid, which is what kind of I needed to do, but an infinite grid required a more clever data structure, which I implemented yesterday, and also required a more clever generation algorithm, which I implemented yesterday. So yeah, I have all this kind of outdated code, which was, I'm going to keep the chat in the background in case a single person decides to watch. Yeah, so I need to rewrite this block of code to not use arrays. And I might just kind of copy some of my game of life code. So yeah, we're going to so what am I doing here today? So parser, so this is the parser. Yeah, okay. So this is where I need to start filling things in. So the parser parses the RLE text, which basically just returns like an array of lines. So it's an array of every row, and every row is an array of run length values. So whether or not it's on or off, and for how many consecutive cells it is on or off for. So this checks to see if it's working properly. The parsed lines, so this is just parsed.find. Okay, yeah. So this, I mean, it says any, but really, yeah. I really know how to type this better. Really should be unknown, I guess. Maybe I don't really need to touch this, but yeah. Did I make this? No, this is, I kind of did, but not really. Okay, so this is what needs fixing. So we get parsed lines. Lines is the array of, we hope that that's the case. It's kind of a maybe not a good type, but I don't know. So we're going to use this. We're going to import empty grid from the utils that I built. We don't need to worry about filling anything with default values because it is empty by default. And I guess we also need to import the set deeply util function that I created. I'm getting a poke bowl for dinner tonight. Very excited about that. Okay, I actually just need to quickly order my dinner. You can get a functional bowl. Food that is functional. It's a good thing they're very tasty. Let me give a signature. Yuzu salmon, sriracha tuna. Sriracha tuna or spicy tuna? We're definitely going spicy tuna. Oh. Spicy tuna. Large. Kelp noodle slaw. Wait, no, seaweed. What is a kelp noodle slaw versus seaweed? Thank you for coming along on this journey of finding my dinner. I want that. Yeah, seaweed. I don't. They just say seaweed. I actually don't know if it means wakame, but we'll assume it's seaweed. Yellowfin tuna. Okay. The seaweed base. Okay. The seaweed. Okay, thank you for putting up with that. Okay, so we also need to import set deeply. And we're going to do that instead of like this bit down here. So we have the keeping all of that code for each line, for each row of the RLE file that we parsed, the count and the value, whether or not it is on. So I guess O means on, B means off. Then we loop through, and if value, yep. So instead, we're going to do working grid. I mean, these things kind of mean the same thing. I'm just keeping it different just for work's sake, to make it more clear what's going on, which is new and which is old. So we're going to set deeply x index y and the value, which is the new value, and the grid, which is working grid. Cool. And we increment that, and we get rid of working board, and that should just work. What else is, it won't work because there are other things that are not working, but game canvas, grid, set grid cell size, yeah, get rid of those two. And cell size is not the thing. Do we care about cell size right now? No, we care about zoom level. Care about zoom level. Cell size is determined by zoom level. Okay, so we change that. So controls, also same thing, needs to be zoom level. And I guess we probably also want to put in set zoom level, which we'll have to make, unless we already have zoom level. Cool, zoom level, game canvas, and I guess we'll also need to bring that up to the game canvas because we want to have pinch to zoom as a feature. So zoom level, yes, okay, it uses zoom level 1. And default cell size still will be 10, so I guess we need to yeah, it is exported, okay. So the canvas, oh, my watch is telling me to stand. Okay. Time for me to stand up. I just stepped on my foot. Okay. Now is the part of the stream where you get to see me do exercises because my watch tells me to stand every hour. Oh, and I guess my headphones aren't really plugged in and used as the mic over there, so I hope you can hear me. Doing my exercise, my hourly exercise. We'll do some push-ups. My watch is happy. Well, that push-ups counts for standing up. Okay. Where was I? Zoom level. So, game canvas. Yeah, cell size, we don't care about that. So for now, we're just going to do this. It's going to make the code happy. I didn't realize I'm shaking my leg. I need to stop doing that. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to figure out how we're doing the zoom level stuff. And set zoom level, actually, yeah. Set zoom level is going to be basically another dispatch number. Cool. Set zoom level. Should be unused for now. Just making the types happy. And going to controls. They just need to copy that basically from game canvas. Cool. Yeah. On soup click. Yeah, I guess we'll just make it be like 100 by 100 just for now. We're not going to try and calculate what is the size of the viewport. We're not going to take care of that now. Cool. All the types are happy. I can draw again, and I can generate, and that works. And do I need to clear? Where are the keyboard shortcuts? They're here. Oh, this is actually not happy. Cell size. I didn't get rid of that. Okay, keyboard shortcuts. Clear. Yeah. R for restart? I don't know. What should be the keyboard shortcut for key R? Set grid, empty grid. Where'd it go? What is happening? Okay, surely that wasn't the actual cause of. Okay, R reset. Yeah, okay. For now, maybe we can alphabetize these. So A B C D F G. Oh yeah, I can't really do that. But G Q R S. That's all right. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, so now going to make a make things zoom, I guess. I did rewrite the RLE file importer, right? Yeah. Actually, I didn't even check if that worked. Let's see if that worked. The things seem to be not working properly. Let's figure out why. Doesn't seem to work. Okay, now it works. Okay, maybe it's actually a code sandbox problem. Am I even streaming right now? I am streaming. Stream, health. I've got one like. Thank you to whoever liked me. Okay, I'm gonna chalk that up to being a code sandbox problem and not a my code problem, but it still is not working and that is running. So what's going on? Go to the canvas and see what's up. So is setup working? Just being really slow. These things were fine. Okay. Yep, that worked. I need keyboard shortcuts for increasing the speed. It should be plus and minus. Case, I actually don't really know what the console.log e.code. I don't know what the code is for plus and minus. Equal and minus, okay. Equals an increase, minus is a decrease. And for this, we're going to set speed, speed. Do we want to do a constant value or do we want it to like times 1.1 or something? Let's just see how that goes. Don't like how that's going, but yeah, this music is pretty moody. Some really good tracks on this new album, though. Okay, so Oh, funny. Yeah, I messed that up. Should be the other way around because it actually wants to increase the length of the. I guess maybe the speed should be the number of generations per second, which I think is how the other, like the thing that they use here, works. This is not going to work, but generations per second I kind of like, so I need to kind of back solve out whatever that is, but I like kind of that idea. Okay, looks like my friend celebrity guest might be joining. So if this works, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't work. But let's see about getting them on the chat. So in order to do this, we need to get QuickTime up. Or not, actually. Capture device, camera, video capture device. Huh. Could have sworn that all you need to do was like. Trying to figure out how to connect my iPad to my computer. New movie. Yeah, it's not working. Right, that's there. For when my friend gets on, we have the iPad. Okay. FaceTime Yin Mei. Oh, I don't have a FaceTime account. Come on. All right, we're bringing in more people. Will the stream be interesting with more people? Will be more interesting? Won't be interesting at all? My iPad is thinking. Maybe I should just do this on my phone and see if I'll just do this on my phone. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for a minute while my iPad is thinking about whether or not it wants to log into FaceTime. Still thinking. Doesn't know if it wants to join. Okay, so Canvas. Okay, so what is not working? We have pretty much everything going on. Rewriting already filed. Okay, so sorry. This totally have to. I need to just make sure this is rounded. Not round. I suppose these are rounded numbers. Cool. RLE file importer is good for now. Infinite canvas only renders cells in frame. Scroll wheel events. Zoom. Checking the FaceTime again. Again, if you're watching the stream right now, I'm trying to get. Oh, hey, Alex. If you're watching, which it looks like you are, you will be my honorary guest if I can figure out how to get FaceTime on my iPad. Oh, okay, you know what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna do this from my iPhone. Should be better. So I want to make sure that my do not disturb turned on, and that if we get embarrassing text messages, they won't actually show up on chat. Okay, let's try FaceTime again. Hi, okay. 1 sec. Movie recording. Odessa. Okay. Yin is in. You're huge too. Your face is like taking up half the stream. How do I I don't know if your audio is going to be on the thing. Wait, speak again? I don't think that works. I'm going to turn the volume up.
Okay, testing.
Cool, okay. That works. I hear your voice twice, but I'm just going to turn it down.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to share this to Twitter.
Do that.
Do it? Okay.
Great, now I've got you upside down. How do I get it right side? Okay, they got all these people have all these things for modern problems. Oh, there we go, beautiful. Okay, you're gonna be put into OBS. Window capture. Window. Quick template. Yes. Okay. Let me cut my face out of there.
Are you doing this all on your phone? That's pretty crazy.
No. This is you're watching the stream as well, right?
Okay. Yep, I am.
Okay, so we got that. Let me turn. Well, no, this volume needs to be up. I guess I just need to turn my volume all the way down. Okay, cool. All right, can I hear you?
Yes.
Good. Can people hear themselves twice now?
Okay.
Maybe.
Your stream is frozen, by the way.
Oh no.
Oh no.
One sec. Okay. I think this will work. And can you just speak? One sec. I have no idea if it's coming through on stream. No idea. Oh, is my stream just not even working? But can you hear yourself? I know. Okay, hold on. We have to add audio somehow. Totally. Device. Whatever. Okay, you know what we're doing? We're doing no headphones. And your own audio will be caught on the mic. And so that's going to work. Okay. This is great.
I have to start a channel, though, in order to do that, right?
What do you have? Wait, what? You might have said things and I was just saying yes to them and I wasn't actually really paying attention to what you were saying, but what, as in create a YouTube channel or what?
Oh, I think I need to create a YouTube channel to make a live or something. I'm not sure. I'm trying to stream you streaming me.
Oh.
Because.
Good luck. Good luck.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so welcome to my stream. Thank you for joining the stream. And I thought I might take you on a tour of what I'm doing.
My face is frozen.
Your face is frozen? Oh, because it's in the background.
There I am.
Maybe I need to keep you slightly visible.
I'm back.
You're slightly visible.
I'm centered now.
Okay. You're in the background, but you're still visible. Um, this is great. This
Okay, now I'm
technology
gonna
is
start
great.
live streaming.
Okay, well, first we have to focus on the live stream at hand, which is my live
Okay,
stream.
you go. Keep going. Keep
Okay,
going.
so Yin, welcome
Yes.
to my live stream. I'm so glad to have my first guest. Yesterday I had all of my brothers on my live stream, and they're very mean to me. It's great. Today, back on the live stream, and I'm playing, been working on the game of life. Have you ever?
Only from you, and it's the algorithm with the different confabulations and ends up being faces. What appears to me from your Game of Life version.
Basically, well, yeah. So that's a great introduction to what the game of life is. Um, I can go through and explain what I've been working on,
Okay.
and hopefully it'll make sense. Hopefully my code will run. It's not really it's not too happy right now. Let's see what's going on. My laptop
right.
is also like working hard. Oh, I'm screen recording as well. That's why it's gonna fuck. Oh wait, no, I just killed you.
You did?
Did I? No, I didn't.
No. I don't know.
I did not. I did not. I did not.
The lag is extremely distracting. It's hilarious.
That's great. Okay, so looks like my code isn't really working at the moment. What is, but it's just being very slow. So I can just kind of tell you while this is loading up. Let me just check the console just to make sure it is actually working. But yeah, so this is a project that I'm working on, which is using the Game of Life, Conway's Game of Life. And I'm building something kind of on top of that. But what Conway's Game of Life is it's a, I mean, it's called a game, and it really, I wouldn't really, practically, I wouldn't really actually call it a game, but basically what it is it's just a grid of cells, and the cells can either be on or off. And the cells that are on will continue to be on, and the cells that are off will continue to be off, but there are a certain set of rules that will say if this cell which is off is next to a certain amount of cells that are on, it will be born. And if there's a cell that is alive that is next to too many cells, it will be killed by overpopulation. Or if it's next to too few cells, it'll be killed by underpopulation. And so interesting patterns and larger phenomena emerge from this kind of very simple rule set. And I'd love to show you, but I've done something to not make my code like me, to make my code not like me. Why are you not working? Yeah, so basically I'm taking that, and there's a bunch of commonly occurring patterns at work. Okay, I'm just gonna, for the moment, just kind of pause on my thing, and we're gonna go over to this, which is the Life Wiki, which is the source of truth for everything in this world of Conway's Game of Life. And it also importantly has a player for life as well. So we're going to look at some patterns. So there are some cool patterns that can exist, like the blinker. And so you can see here that every change in orientation here, this is one generation, is what you call. You have, if I just pause this, we have a whole grid, and there are 3 cells that are on, and all the rest of the cells are off. And as it goes through and generates, it will look at every single cell and say, this cell is off, and it has 2 neighbors, so it'll continue to be off, because if it has 2 neighbors, then it will continue to be dead. But this cell right here, and also incidentally this cell right here, have 3 neighbors. It has 1, 2, and 3 neighbors, both of these cells. So in the next generation, this cell will be on and this cell will be on. This cell only has 1 neighbor, and this cell also only has 1 neighbor, so these 2 cells will die. And this cell in the middle has 2 neighbors, so it'll live. And so when we see the next generation, it's like this. And then the same thing happens because those 2 cells that were off are now going to turn on the next cell. And so you have this kind of infinitely repeating pattern of just what is called a blinker. And it is the smallest and most common oscillator. There are other more boring ones like the block, which is just a stable pattern that I can continue to infinitely generate this, and it's every cell has 3 neighbors and continues to be alive forever. And then you can start getting really crazy with like a glider, which will just continue to move in whatever direction it's pointing at. It can either go in any horizontal direction. And there's a kind of like weird hypnotic quality to it. And I'm going to show you one of my favorite ones, which is the R pentamino. There we go. This one is a Methuselah, which means that it creates a pattern that lasts a very, very long time. Let me zoom out just a little bit. And so it's just this simple 5-cell pattern. And as it generates, it gets increasingly more complex. I can just set that to play. And you can see there are 3 gliders already, 1, 2, and 3, that are just shooting out in different directions. Oh, there's a 4th one. Oh, 5th one, right there. And then some other stable patterns like the blocks. And then I think this one's like a boat, and this one's a boat, and this one's similarly related to it. And this one right here is like a honeycomb, or it's not a honeycomb, but it's something to do with bees. And then you could also just kind of see there's some kind of fun little symmetries happening there. Blinkers. And what's great about this pattern is that it's already had 3 generations and still is just going on and on and on and on. And it will actually keep on going until 1100 generations, 1103 generations. This is somewhere here. 1103 generations right there. Yeah, now it's stabilized and it just has the blinkers kind of going on forever. Yeah, so what I wanted to do was make a musical tool or composition tool that builds on this and like identifies certain patterns and creates music with them. So like you see something like, let me zoom back out. Oh, that's some bread right there. Let me slow this down. So here you see some like static patterns that are just kind of staying as they are. And then there are some oscillators, and the oscillators have a period, like these oscillators have a period of 2, which means every 2 generations they repeat. So you could say like, that might be like some kind of drum beat, like boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop. And then like individual blocks could be constant tones that are just droning on, and perhaps their position on the board could have some kind of indication of what tone is being played, or the timbre of the instrument that's being played. And you have 2 dimensions here of like X and Y position. And you could say there are like other dimensions in that, like certain patterns could be long or short. You can have a pattern like this one, which is, I think is like called a pond. And that could have a certain sound, but you could also then have this, which is like 2 ponds together, and then it could like keep on going, and this is stable for forever. Um, so I haven't gotten to that stage yet. Basically, what I'm doing is kind of reproducing what you see here, which allows you to kind of like look at things as an infinite canvas where you can see all the different. Just do that. You can draw in and make things start to happen. So I built up pretty much most of those features. I'm just building up the infinite canvas quality feature to it. And now something is totally broken, and I don't really know what. So anyway, does any of that make any sense? You look
I think that was
confused.
very good fun through. I was following along. I think I have to watch this live stream again.
Yeah, I
Get a
guess you
review.
can't actually see my screen is the problem. We have to fix that
Yes.
for next time.
Well, it was like I was listening to it twice. I was listening to you, and then I was listening to you like 5 seconds before. But as a user that is also participating in your stream, it was like very inception experience.
I'm glad to hear that. Glad to
I
hear
felt
that.
like we were one of the versions of the life game, you know, what's happening on my screen at the moment. But it was really cool to see your screen. So the little pull up that you like pulled up this tool where you could play around with it. That's something I can find online.
Yeah, and that's also it's basically what I'm making. I can just send the link to the chat for this. Actually, let me just where's the yeah. So yeah, I'll send the link to the chat. And if you take that link that I just sent to the chat and you click on the pattern, like in the right hand side, it says R Pentamino, and you click on it, and it'll like, when you hover over the pattern, like the main image on the right side, it'll say launch, and you can play around with that, and you can draw with it and zoom around and a bunch of other things. And that's basically what I'm building, but it's not working, and I don't actually know why. And I think it might actually be because I think it actually is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing, and I mean, as always, it's always doing exactly as you told it to do, and you just haven't figured out that it's doing the thing that you didn't expect it to do.
I want to try something kind of crazy as I'm watching you stream. So, I mean, okay, so part of it, I do want to join your stream because you're working on a cool project, but I also found the joining of the stream experience itself also a rather interesting project.
Mm-hmm.
But I am trying to stream you streaming. Is that funny?
Have you ever live streamed before?
I did. So you want to check out my stream?
What is?
I think I can share you the link.
Sounds good.
But I have never live streamed before now. This is my first time. But I will give you the link. It's just a little interesting. I don't know where the link is. It's currently live though. I just don't know how to get to it.
There should be a share icon in the top right hand corner of the YouTube creator thing. I know it doesn't really. It's not very intuitive.
Great. I will send the link into the chat. That's the reception, you guys. And I'm gonna be watching your stream. In my stream. Yep.
Where have you sent it to me?
Yes.
Where did you send it?
Actually, I'm gonna open it up too.
Just put it in the YouTube chat, the live chat.
Oh yeah, I did. I put it in the YouTube chat.
So I think I'm
gonna break the internet. It won't let me go to it.
What? I haven't. I don't see anything in chat.
Okay. Yep, it is working. I'm alive. Okay, so here's the chat again. How's that?
Maybe it doesn't let you share a link.
Let me fix this. Let me edit it. It's unlisted. I will make it public.
No, but like I literally am not seeing any. Like I'm in my YouTube live chat, and I'm not seeing anything being sent from you.
Okay. I will. What should I do? Should I message it to you?
Yeah, sure. Send a time message.
I can do that. Voila. I'm tweeting as an edited inception. Join my stream, streaming the stream.
I have no way of seeing the iMessage on any of my devices without compromising my privacy.
Oh no. Okay.
So how do I'm gonna.
You can't like pause stream.
I'm going to pause you. I'm gonna remove you. I'm going behind. All right, now you're back.
It's a highly unrefined stream setting. Oh my goodness.
Oh, whoops. Why did that didn't go through?
Wait, how do I go to you? Oh, I see. That's interesting. So I can see you watching my stream.
Oh, now it is in the chat, but why is it not? Huh. You're getting shadow banned from my chat. Like, literally, I can see on your screen that it's showing that you shared a link in the chat, and it's just not in my chat. They, like, don't even tell me that it doesn't go through. Amazing. Well, cool.
Do you see me?
I do see you.
Okay.
And now I'm going back to my live stream.
I'm a cartoon now.
Okay. So I now need to figure out this bug. I don't know how useful this is because you can't really see my screen full time, or you can't really see my screen in real time.
I can see only your code. Is that
I
okay?
know. Well, yeah, but like I can't like point to things without you seeing it in like 5 seconds in the future.
Oh right.
But yeah, I don't know how to make this work. This is a problem. Like we need to have live streaming with multiple people in the same, you know?
The same.
I don't really know how to make that work. I feel
Wait,
like.
can you just come back to my stream real quick? I have to show you something, and then I will stop distracting you.
I'm getting my stream hijacked by a pirate.
I'm sorry.
You get a stream hijacked. People are going to come to my stream expecting my stream, and now they're on your stream. Incredible. There you go.
Wait for it.
That's.
I'm a cartoon. When is it gonna happen? Isn't it
wow,
it should be working. Like,
no, it looks like you're a Disney like Pixar.
It's
thing.
Working. Okay.
That's kind of freaky.
Oh, there, I see it. It's the lag.
How do I get that?
Okay, so then there's a different version. You have to use Snap Camera.
What is that?
It's a tool
Snap
that
camera.
that's how you become the cat. They're like, I'm not a cat
Oh, it is by Snapchat.
from the meme.
Oh, now you look
I
like
have
you're
rainbow
anime.
hair. Yes.
Wow. Majestic. Okay, I'm downloading. This is just going to further bring my computer just to its absolute knees. Throwaway mail.
I have to get Julia to watch our meta stream. Oh gosh.
All right, chat. Traffic lights. Let's go. Verify. Not a robot. All right, next time I'm getting that.
Okay.
But it's unfortunate because your face is not that on FaceTime, so you just look normal. You're
Completely different.
completely different.
I can't FaceTime my rainbow hair.
All right. So
Okay.
so I need to figure out how to make the. I also need a format where I can actually be productive and work in my code because that's what my live streaming is supposed to be. I don't know how to do that without being like a pair programming thing or whatever. But it is fun having another person on the chat.
Can you isolate the windows?
What do you mean?
I mean, are you sharing your whole entire window, or are you just sharing a window capture through OBS?
I'm sharing my whole screen being captured.
You should isolate your shares. Like I have my whole screen, which is you're just sharing your browser window, right?
I'm sharing everything.
Okay, so you should go back to your OBS.
Wait, what do I need to change? Everything's perfect.
Oh, really?
Is
okay.
it? I mean, I wouldn't say it is.
You want to share everything?
Yeah.
So that's fine. Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps I do only want to share one screen, but I also I go to like other apps and whatever.
You're right.
There is the always like impending terror of like a notification coming in of things that I just don't want seen to the public, but hopefully not.
What you got to hide? Just your privacy.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
I need to figure out this bug. How well do you know TypeScript or JavaScript?
Okay. I don't know. Oh, I'm listening to you twice because the audio is very terrible on my computer. I should probably plug in headphones. I'm thinking. I know JavaScript pretty well.
You know TypeScript? Now it's working. It's working perfectly fine.
But I can definitely master it.
I did nothing and it works perfectly fine. I just had to ask the Oracle for advice. Okay, and you know what you could do? Actually, well, now this is stupid because now I can send this to you and you can't actually play with it.
Okay.
But so I could send this. I have no idea why it's suddenly working. I'm going to put the link to it in the chat. And you can play around with it, but...
Okay. What was your code pen?
Code Sandbox. The new, better code pen. My former competitor when I worked at Utopia. Former competitor, now the product that I use all the time. And I won't say it's better, but at least they have a real product that is released. Okay. Okay. This code still is what needs to be fixed to have anything in Canvas. but play around with it and give me a review if you want.
Okay.
And
Alrighty.
there are controls that you can bring up. There are so many secrets. So many
You sent it
secrets.
here. Okay, so then anyone in the chat can also join us?
They can play around with the app, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna add features while you're playing with it.
How does this? Okay, got it.
We're gonna add a close button to the controls.
Okay, I'm going to, for the sake of my computer, stop my stream.
Wow, something is very loud. Is that your fan?
So that's why. Just gonna take a picture of this for posterity.
Set show controls. False. Show controls.
Let's see. Interesting. So my stream, your stream isn't working because basically your stream is
It's too good.
like I can only see blank. Oh, it's really slow. That's what it is. Okay, now I have it.
Set show controls. Dispatch. Something is really loud in your chat right now.
Sorry, it's totally me. Alright, I'm gonna close my stream. Close.
It is really. You're getting turned down. You're loud. I'm sorry. Show controls. It's not working. Oh, it's probably because I don't have a root element. Oh, that's why. There we go. You've been playing around with the thing.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I like it. I like the regular OBS Studio, not the Streamlabs version.
What about the thing that I sent you?
Oh, so sorry. Hold on. I need to get it. I need to stop this.
I don't know. I heard a voice, but I don't know.
I heard a voice too. Was that weird?
I don't know.
Okay. everything closed. It's still making a loud noise.
I cannot hear the loud noise anymore now.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Controls are having their events are falling through.
My computer's dying. My goodness.
Doing too many things.
That's probably why. Charge all the things.
No show controls. This doesn't work.
Turn your volume up so I can hear your explanation. Just turn down my volume. Okay. I'm going to go to the link you sent me. Okay. Oh yeah, React app is coming up, but it's really slow. Oh, maybe it's this one? Let's see. You're trying to make it R Pentamina?
What? No, that's the first link that I sent. The second link is the link to the app that I built.
The game. I gotcha.
With features being developed as we speak. And broken features being developed as we speak.
I have nothing on my browser. Don't know why. Let me try out Chrome. Yes, it works on Chrome, but not on Firefox. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to try generate.
Well, you first need to have something to draw. So if you draw, oh wait, actually, I think I might have just broken it. Maybe that's why it's not showing up. Yeah, it's broken for me.
Okay. Can't draw anything. Okay.
Actually, I mean, it's not broken. It's just doing what it was before, which is that it was not working. Random soup, that won't work. Okay, yeah. You know what? I don't actually know what the problem is. I'm gonna need to investigate why it is doing that. So, we are going to change this up a little bit. Yeah. So I guess you can just ignore the fact that I've been. Just ignore this for now. This is just not working, unfortunately.
Comment it out.
Sorry, what?
Oh, never mind. Are you going to do this again, like, for the rest of this week?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the format for this because I really enjoy. That is just not right. I really enjoy watching live coding, like just as like a kind of quiet. Just watching people just kind of solve problems and try and figure out what's going on. It's a nice kind of like quiet little form of learning, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know the format that works well for this though. Like, how do you get a? Because I like the kind of the social, and I also like the kind of social, kind of like kind of casual, kind of like okay, there's one thing like someone is working. Like I like the idea of working on something and being able to talk with people about it. But I need to also um, be able to make it interesting to whoever is kind of showing up, and not so much interesting as it is legible, um, and give them a kind of sense of what's being worked on, and even like let them play around with the thing in some kind of usable state. But yeah, and I think like the fact that I'm doing graphics programming is like naturally goes very well with that.
Yeah.
But um, it is kind of hard to yeah. So I'm still just trying to figure it out because I don't really know like Denny Ken how it'll work. But yeah, so just I like the experiments and I like the fact that you're just on here and we're just like figuring this out and it's messy and that's exactly how it should be. But um, but yeah, I really want to figure out. I just want to keep on doing this basically. Let's see where it
Good.
goes.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know how well the having someone on and chatting with them live works if they're not like a pair programmer who like is working on this because it's then just me just like trying to focus on coding and then talking to you and feeling distracted and
Yeah,
and I don't
I
think that
would.
works for either of us.
I
But
would love to pair code with you sometime
yeah,
to
so
give me the context. Now come and join and pair code with you. I am also like have to head out soon, so it was good to come and play with this format.
let's talk off stream. Let's talk off stream about what format could work for
Okay.
actually pair coding.
Yeah, right.
Um,
Sounds good.
yeah.
And then I want to say you shared with me the React app, right, to play with the app, and that's a really fun experience to be able to like experience what you're making. So
Yeah.
thanks
Well,
for
I
sharing
will
that.
try and make it unbroken because right now there's some like un un like ununderstandable non not understandable. What is the word for something that you can't understand?
Incomprehensible.
Incomprehensible. There's some incomprehensible reason for why my code is not working. It's saying it's unreachable, and I don't know why it's unreachable.
Solution. Yes.
Doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, yeah. All right. Enjoy.
All right.
I also have to go in 5 minutes too, so I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good. This is fun.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Shout out to Yin for joining the live chat. Even though I didn't really know how to properly integrate her into the experience. Feels very disjointed, but thank you, Yin. Now we can. Now the celebrity guest is gone. I can get back to coding and figuring out this problem, which makes no sense. Okay, unreachable code like expected an assignment or function call in some expression. Okay, so there's like the usual suspects, which is that like you just oh. Let's just get rid of all the things. Everything looks like it should. Why are you unreachable? It was missing that. Great. Okay. We're going to go back to music. And today we're listening to Floating Points, the Floating Points album. which I listened to this morning on a walk, and I've been looking forward to this for like last month, and it's magnificent. And shout out to Michael Jarrett for reminding me. Literally, I was putting on my headphones to like go for a walk to listen to the album, and he was like, "Yo, movement 6," and I was like, "Thank you, Michael." Okay, so show controls. So we're going to either show this or we're going to show a that. And doesn't like that. Why don't you like that? Because you are not the classic. It's not a single node. Okay. We need better fonts. We don't actually need better fonts. We just need the code to actually run. Okay, so okay, you know, it's 4 o'clock. I need to go play Rocket League with the boys. Just quickly gonna go to the drawing algo because it's drawing the black background and that's working fine. There's a weird code in here. It's not even drawing these. Why did that suddenly work? Now it's back. I can't draw. What on earth is going on? Okay, it is time for me to go, my boys. We're gonna play Rocket League. Never played it before. Genuinely, shout out to everyone who came on the stream today, and by everyone I mean Yin. And maybe there are other people, I have no idea, but thank you if you're watching. And I will be back because I love the awkwardness of this. So thank you. Goodbye.